Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a show Star Trek Discovery, Season 5, Episode 8. Let's get into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, wow. This episode was this close from being perfect, except for the fact that they stretched it out in places that it did not need. That's what kept it from being perfect. Otherwise, overall, this episode was great. I enjoyed it. So, they have reached the spot. They jump after they do some repairs and get to the spot. Meanwhile, at the Federation, Saru has came back to Federation home base and gets pulled into everything that's going on. So now, because the other faction leader got killed by Maul last week, it spread news of that spread like wildfire throughout the Breen. And so now the other lady, that the one that used to run the area where Commander Reyes was from, yeah, she's in. She on her way. So she's trying to get to the spot and get to them. So she can take them out, take over the army, and then make her army bigger so she can have the right to power because they still trying to find a ruler for the Breen Imperium. Yeah. So Saru gets pulled into that. He have a moment with his boo thing, which I was like, yay. And I knew that that was what was going to happen. I'm like, the president is not going to go meet with this lady. So I thought it was going to be his boo thing that was going, the Vulcan president. But no, she didn't. It was him. He volunteered. So I'm like, Saru for to do his thing for this final couple of episodes. Yes, let's do it. We're get the crew back. This is the final season. This it. Ain't no other way to do this. Okay, so we're doing that. Back at Discovery, they found what they were looking for. It's at the Lagrange point in between two black holes. Now, the Lagrange point is a stable area of orbit. So not only is the piece in between there, they also are stuck close to one of these black holes. It's a binary black hole system. And they call it primordial black hole. So primordial is from the beginning of the universe, that is. And so it's made of the same material that everything else has been made of, that the progenitors made. So they like, I mean, that the scientists use to house everything, right? So they're like, okay, we got to get this up out of here. But one of those points when they was wasting time, they gave us all this science dump info, and I was like, okay, I'm with that. But then to bring literally zoom in, tractor beam that crap, and move on. I'm like, that's the very thing you guys could have done, even though seeing Discovery cloaked and trying to escape the black holes was awesome. A beautiful sight. The translucence of the ship with the black holes behind it. Oh, it was awesome. This ship does space very well. It looks so good. But anyway, yeah, they wasted time with that for them to come snatch it up. I'm like, I guess they got to get a hold of it to make the story go forward, so we have a reason for something. Because at the end of the day, Burnham still has the other piece of information about how to properly get through the thing, which they made a point to show because once the Breen got the thing and then decided to put the little key in and open it up, they lost like 3 or 4 Breen just getting sucked into this thing. So it's some kind of portal that goes somewhere, but they don't know where it goes. They don't know what's on the other side. They don't know what even happens to you when you go in it. They don't know. So they kind of need their help, but Discovery inside, they're going to sneak in and try to steal it, right? Here we go with more wasted time. They sneak in and steal it. They both got 2 teams. We're going in. They get in there. One team go to the bridge, the other one go to the cargo bay to put the little transporter thing on the thing. They could have been did that. They could have walked over just as calmly, stuck it on there on the other side, and kept moving. And once that girl said that, I mean, once that person said that they had got the shields ready to be put down, simple. Let's get out of here. But no, we had to have our obligatory Burnham and Book moment where they apologized to each other, and that was cute or whatever. But we could have wasted that time later. Really, for real, for real. And then we got the nervousness of the ensign. I can't never remember her name. Yeah, and her going on another away mission, and she ready, and Tilly got to tell her she ready. And I'm like, okay. And I don't know what to say about this crew sometimes. They crack me up. But they all get along well, and they work excellently together. And they executed this mission almost flawlessly, except for the captain and Book, of course, got caught dumbly because they tried to enter this room. They thought they fake Breen outfits was going. Your suit is not even in the computer. How you thought it was gonna pass the test? So of course they got it scanned. It failed. They decided to fight, get their way in there. That's when the dude was like, "Hey, some of my people ain't answering. We check that out," and they get caught up. So that's how that happens. And they was gonna get beamed out then, and then they came up with the brilliant plan to shoot the shield in that spot where the cargo bay is, so much that it weakens it so that when Discovery dips down and crashes into it, they can penetrate it and get inside the very ship. Awesome. Another scene, beautiful, and they did it perfectly. Got in there, got out, thing came out, but once it got out to space, it exploded into a whole giant ring portal. So now that Burnham and Maul and at least 3 or 4 Breen, yeah, are inside this thing. It's a portal. They don't know where it goes, but clearly the Breen technology is on the other side, and whatever Burnham knows is going to only be the only way to deal with whatever this probably final test is to get their hands on the progenitor tech. This show is crazy. I hate to see that it's ending, but they going all out. They going all out with the visuals, and they trying to stretch a little extra story out of it where they shouldn't, but that's okay. Overall, I've been enjoying this season, and I really enjoyed this episode. That's where we left off. They got to get inside this portal now, find out a way what's in there, and of course we're gonna get Burnham's perspective from inside of what's happening to her because she's the only one from Discovery that went inside. So I guess we shall see. Also, we got the other Breen Primarch on their way with a whole army. What are we doing with that? So we got to stop her, deal with this ring, see what's on the other side, get the progenitor tech, get out of there, keep it out of the Breen hands. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I love it. I will see you guys next time for another episode. In the meantime, have a great day.